What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving you my NBA standings predictions for both the West and East. So I know it's in September, but I think here's what I'm going to do this year. I'm going to give you my standings predictions now, and then also after the deadline, I'll also give you my standings predictions for that. So let's get started. Number 1 seed, the Nuggets. I think that's the perfect expectation for them. A healthy Nuggets roster. Bruce Brown leaving the team. I don't think that's gonna affect him, but it would have been nice to see him play another season with the Nuggets. But we still have a healthy Nikola Jokic, motivated, and they're deep. Number 2 seed, the Suns, another deep team, but they have no defense on their team. But I think their scoring just takes over the top with the additions of Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, and Bradley Beal all there. DeAndre Ayton, we'll see where he ends up next. But for now, the Suns are number 2 in my eyes. And yeah, they're just a good team, but just no defense. And not really a stacked bench, though. Number 3, the Lakers. Okay, this right here. Now they have a full season without Russell Westbrook, who's a big problem to their roster. Didn't fit well next to LeBron. Now he's in a better place with the Clippers, who I think he's going to have a great season with the Clippers. But now they have D'Angelo Russell on their team, and Austin Reeves might be making a big jump as well this season. They got Christian Wood now, which is a big upgrade. Jared Vanderbilt. The Lakers have made a bunch of great moves that they need to do for this team. And they have a motivated LeBron and healthy LeBron. Motivated Anthony Davis, and for once we might see a healthy Anthony Davis. So that's why I'm putting the Lakers at number 3. Number 4, the Warriors. Now, do I think they're championship material? Yes, they are championship material. But we'll see how the chemistry is a big thing here. We have no idea what's going to happen between Chris Paul, mainly against Draymond Green, because any star that comes to the Warriors, Draymond Green has beef with. But Chris Paul coming off the bench is obviously a really expensive sixth man, but that is a veteran that they need in Chris Paul to have that bench leader right there. Because the Warriors are a stacked team. Like I said, they are championship material. Number 4 for now. I didn't put them in the top 3 because of the chemistry. I want to see how they can do for right now, okay? Number 5 seed is the Clippers. Let's see, we have another LA team, another California team. So the Clippers being in that spot, I think Kawhi Leonard and Paul George will be healthy, but they're not reliable, so you can't put the Clippers in top 3. You just can't trust that. But I do think they will be healthy and motivated. Russell Westbrook, like I said, he is going to have a great year with the Clippers. Might average like a 20-point triple-double this year. I'm high on Russell Westbrook this year, and I know it sounds crazy. Even though he's getting old, I think he's the perfect person. Just something about him. He just fits with the Clippers. And, I mean, I feel like anybody could fit well with the Clippers, I feel like. But that's why I'm putting the Clippers at number 5. They are stacked. Number 6 will be the Kings. Okay, the Kings. I just feel like the West is just that deep, but Domantas Sabonis is going to have another great year. De'Aaron Fox, another great year, gonna average. He's gonna go 50% in crunch time, and really, it's about the Kings' defense that I'm worried about in this situation, because the Kings have no real defenders on on either the perimeter or the interior, so they need help on that end. But offensively, they were number one by a mile last year. But we'll see where the Kings end up next. Yeah, so that number 6. Number 7 is Minnesota. The Timberwolves have Rudy Gobert, a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year winner, and then you have Karl-Anthony Towns, who's a great shooter. Anthony Edwards is motivated, but really there's not much defense on the perimeter. Again, Mike Conley on the squad. Again, no defense. That's a big issue. I feel like it's an issue for a lot of teams where they have a lack of defense, and it needs to improve, because now I do still think that Timberwolves are they're like this play-in material, if not getting over the play-in this year. It could go either way. Them getting I think the Kings, I don't think it'll be even close. I think the Kings easily snag 6th place, and then the Timberwolves have to play in the play-in for a 3rd straight year. But Naz Reid, I think, is going to have a great year. He's so underrated, that guy. I mean, there's been a bunch of games where he's went off. I think he's so underrated, and he's going to prove to people that he can play great basketball, okay? So number 7 is Minnesota. Number 8, ladies and gentlemen, will be the Oklahoma City Thunder. Chet Holmgren, first year in the NBA. So excited. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, healthy, motivated. Another team that lacks defense. Chet Holmgren is gonna get ran through, because I do think he's a great player. He's too skinny. He's very similar to Victor Wembanyama. He's too skinny, but nowhere near as skinny as Victor Wembanyama. But I'm just saying that he's a little too skinny, I think. And the only type of defense, maybe getting a couple blocks, but not being able to lock somebody down on the interior, will really deter them. But also, you have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander carrying the scoring as well. Luguentz Dort is underrated. The Josh Giddey is underrated. The Thunder is just an underrated team. They're a playing team. Guaranteed. Number 9 seed, we have the Memphis Grizzlies. I cannot believe I'm saying that. The Grizzlies are going to be number 9. They're missing out Ja Morant for that many games. That was their only hope. Sorry, Memphis. Sorry, not sorry. Anyway, number 9 seeds the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson Jr. is going to fall off from last year. I don't think he's reliable for this year. I think he might get injured. Then the Grizzlies are totally done. But there's a good chance of that happening. The Grizzlies are still a playing team, but they are just so many things are going wrong for this team. That's why I'm putting them at number 9. The Pelicans, I'm putting at number 10 because I want to put them higher than this, but Zion Williamson's, he's just going to be an old man in a wheelchair after this season. He's just going to be in a wheelchair. His legs will just eventually fall off, and he'll not be able to play because Zion Williamson is never healthy. And like, they're great, the Pelicans. Like, last year they were the number 1 seed with Zion playing, and then when he got injured, they went to this point. But I still think they'll hold a play-in spot this year. They'll hold a play-in spot at number 10. But number 11, I think, this is going to set people off when I say this, okay? This is going to set people off. Yep, that's what I mean. Dallas misses out on a play-in spot at number 11. This is why. Christian Wood getting off this team, what are they doing? Like, and now they have a full season without Dorian Finney-Smith, which was a big helper on the defense. That was a great wing defender. Now Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic are just in the backcourt, and they don't fit together on the same team. Now I think Luka Doncic is going to want to leave Dallas. I think he is going to get traded. He might get traded by the deadline. Honestly, the Mavericks are just not a good team. They're not anywhere near a championship. Luka Doncic might not even win a championship in his career. It only depends on where he ends up to. And Luka Doncic might not even win MVP if he stays on this team, because it's a number 11 seed is obviously not going to win you MVP. So that's why I think he will want to leave, because he wants to be on a winning team. And Dallas is one of the worst, if not the worst team in the league without Luka. Just so you guys know that. That's why Dallas is number 11. Number 12, ladies and gentlemen, will be the San Antonio Spurs. Yep, the Spurs will be at number 12. Victor Wembanyama coming in, obviously one of the best prospects. A little overrated, but one of the best prospects in NBA history. They still have Keldon Johnson, who's underrated in my eyes. We have Devin Vassell, and another underrated player, Keita Bates-Diop, is another underrated player. I think the Spurs are a great team. Defense are the worst in the league. I don't know what they're going to do about that. Maybe Victor Wembanyama will help, but until then, the Spurs are number 12. Not ready for the play-in yet, but a sneaky play-in team, though. Number 13, the Blazers. Yeah, the Blazers are number 13. For me, I think Damian Lillard carries this team again. Actually, I still think that DeAndre Ayton might be a big chance to be in Portland. If this happens, Damian Lillard might want to stay. Just a little chance that he might stay if DeAndre Ayton comes. But that's a whole video to itself. And I will explain the details if DeAndre Ayton wants to come to the Blazers. Now, number 14, this is where it gets interesting. Who will be... This is what's going to happen. Number 14, Jazz. Number 15, Rockets. Jazz, I don't I don't think their team's a stacked roster at all. I mean, just Lauri Markkanen and I guess Jordan Clarkson and I think Walker Kessler is going to have a breakout season, but they're just not that good of a team. And number 14 seeds proper for the Jazz. 15, the Rockets again, and I feel bad for this, but Jalen Green's not an efficient scorer. Jabari Smith is not efficient, but I do think it's a steal that they got Amen Thompson, or I forgot which Thompson it was. It was between the Rockets and Pistons getting two Thompson brothers, and I just get mixed up with the names. But anyway, Amen Thompson and Cam Whitmore at 20. That is a steal. But I think this is the year that they work out their team, and then maybe the year after they make it to the play-in. It's all a big process for Houston to move up the ladder, maybe get to like one of these players in that number 6 spot, one of these teams. But yeah, that's where they belong.